Good morning, mathematicians. Today is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. We will be reviewing subtracting 1 and 10. Our lesson objective is I can subtract multiples of 10 in the range 10 to 90 from multiples of 10 in the range of 10 to 90 and ones. All right, mathematicians, let's start with a number talk. Our focus number is 16. We are going to be using the number 16 to fill out this form. We're doing 16 together, and then you will have your own number to solve. Let's start with this part right here. It says draw the number using picture form. That means that we have to use the 10 blocks. Looking at the number 16 and what we've learned so far, how many groups of 10 does it have and how many ones? Yes, it has one group of 10 and 6 ones, and we draw it like this. My long stick is 16. It's called a 10 rod. And I have 6 little ones because 16 has one group of 10 and 6 ones. Take a look at this X right here. Our focus number will always be in the middle. It's like we're zooming into the 100 chart. So if we look at the 100 chart and we focus on the 16, if we go up, we go 10 less. If we go down, we do 10 more. To the right would be 1 more, and to the left would be 1 less. Thinking of 16, what number would be 10 less than 16? Yes, 6. Again, thinking about our focus number 16, what would be 10 more? Yes, 26. Notice how the ones stay the same, and the only number that's changing is the tens. It's either 10 less or 10 more. Okay. What would be 1 more? 16, 1 more would be 17. What would be 1 less? Yes, 15. What changes here, the tens or the ones? The ones, right? Because we're adding 1 more. That means the 1 changed. And here we're taking away 1, so that's 1 less. Excellent job, mathematicians. Let's go ahead and look at this over here. We have addition and subtraction. What is 16 plus 5? 21. 16 take away 8. Ooh, I'm thinking I know the double. 8 and 8 make 16, so 16 take away 8 equals 8. Now we have 16 take away what will equal 10. If I only want to have the 10 left, right, how many do we need to take away? Yes, 6. 16 take away 6 equals 10. All right, mathematicians, follow me to the left bottom side of the screen. We are going to write the number in expanded form. Expanded form, it's like we're stretching the number out into how many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones to make that number. Think about the number 16. Does it have any hundreds? No, right? So this part right here is going to be empty because there are no hundreds. Are there any tens? Yes, there is 1 10, one group of 10, so we will write 10. How many ones? 6. Now, 10 and 6 equals 16. Excellent job. In the circles, we're going to write a number that is greater than 16 and a number that is less than 16. What number is greater than 16? You can choose any number that is what? 17, 18, 19, any number from there on, right? I chose number 83. You can choose any number that you want. And for less than, it has to be what? Less than 16. So it could be 15, 14, 13, and so on. I chose 3. Anytime that we're doing number talk, this is what you will need to do. Okay, we're doing 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, 1 less. We're doing picture form, expanded form, and we're doing adding and subtracting. And then we're deciding what numbers are greater than our focus number and what number is less than our focus number. All right? So this one was for practice. Now it's your turn. Your focus number is 46. Go ahead and pause the video, solve it, and then press play to continue. Welcome back, mathematicians. Now we're going to watch a video together to refresh our memory on what is it that we do when we are subtracting 10 from a number and what is it that we do when we subtract 1 from a number. Ready? Okay, go ahead and join me.
What I want you to do is pause the video and think about what 27 minus 1 is, and then think about what 27 minus 10 is. All right, you might have found it pretty straightforward, but I want to think about it in terms of place value. So let's focus on 27. So 27, I have 2 in the tens place, so that 2 means 2 tens, and we see them here, 2 groups of 10. And then we have 7 in the ones place, and we see those 7 ones right over here. Now I'm going to subtract 1. I'm subtracting 1 is another way to think about it, because this is in the ones place here. So I'm going to take away 1. So let's just take away 1 like that. And then what am I left with? Well, I still have my 2 tens, so I could put a 2 in the tens place. So I still have a 2 in the tens place. And now how many ones do I have? Well, I used to have 7. I took 1 away. Now I have 6 ones. So now I have 6 ones. So 2 tens and 6 ones, well, we call that 26. Now let's think about 27 minus 10. So once again, this is 27, 2 tens, and 7 ones. And now we're not going to take away any ones, but we're going to take away 1 10. Let's just remind ourselves, a 10 is literally 1 10. I know that sounds like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but I really want you to appreciate the place value. This is the tens place, and I have a 1 there. So I'm going to take away 1, 10, and 0 ones. So let's take away that 10. So let's take away, maybe I'll take this one away. I'll do it in a color that's easier to see. See? So I could take that away. And then what am I left with? How many tens am I left with? Well, now I only have 1 full group of 10. So I have 1, 10. So that's the tens place right over there. And how many ones do I have? Well, I still have 7 ones. So I still have 7 in the ones place. So 27 minus 10 is 1 10 and 7 ones, or 17. And another way that you could think about it, and this might be the way that you did it when I first asked you to do it, hey, if I'm taking away a 1, I'm gonna reduce my ones place by 1. So I go from 27 to 26. But if I'm taking away a 10, then my tens place is going to go down by 1. So I go from a 2 in the tens place to a 1 in the tens place. I go from 27 to 17. The ones place didn't change.
All right, thank you for listening to the video. Now that we've refreshed our memory on subtracting 1 from a number and subtracting 10 from a number, I want you to go ahead and solve these problems right here. You could solve with pencil and paper. I want you to solve each problem, making sure to use what you learn about place value to find the difference. Remember, you can pause the video, and once you're done, you can continue. All right, mathematicians, let's go ahead and take a look to our math problem of the day. The math problem says, I had 32 pennies in my bank. During the week, I earned 46 more pennies. How many pennies do I have now? Go ahead and use paper to solve and show your thinking. Don't forget to submit your answers and check your work before you send it to me. All right, boys and girls, mathematicians. All right, mathematicians, go ahead and solve the worksheet and the math problem, and then go ahead and send it to me. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.